Hello yogis, and welcome today to the fourth and last class of Build Your Strength series. My name is Alejandro from Fluent in Nature. Welcome, and let's go ahead and get started. A series designed for beginners to continue to strengthen our core and stay strong for our goals in 2023. As always, down below there is a playlist in case you want a little bit of music. If you do have a block, it might come in handy. If you don't have one, that's perfectly okay. Always just better to have. And when you're ready, we're going to get started in a seated meditation as we have for this whole series. If you have a block, if you have a bolster, a pillow, anything that you'd like to sit on, you can always just sit on the ground. Allow yourself to find a nice, comfortable, tall seat. Once you're there, just allow yourself, bring your hands over your thighs. Let your spine lift up so there is still a slight engagement in the core. Let the shoulders relax, and I invite you to gently just start to close your eyes. Notice if the eyes are moving a little side to side. Can you find a gentle, straight gaze? And allow yourself to become a little bit more aware of the moment. How are you feeling today? Is there any tension in the body? Is there anything you're thinking of that you need to just leave outside of the room? Pick it back up when you're done. And focus a little bit more on yourself. Start to notice the areas of the body that are feeling really strong. And as always, this class is allowed and is meant to give yourself permission to feel your strength, to use your strength, and become one with your strength. As we continue to move through these classes, through these flows, again, all of this helps just to strengthen our identity, just to help and continuously build ourselves into who we want to become. Because we want to expand, we want to grow, we want to strengthen into the person that we need to become so that we can reach our goals. All together, let's connect in with our breath. Take a inhale, nice and slow. Fill up from the bottom, the belly. Inhale into the chest. Let the ribs expand. Open the mouth. Exhale, nice and slowly. Just let it all go. Two more breaths, nice and slow. Inhale, fill up. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. One more full breath, inhale through your nose. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Take a couple more breaths on your own. Just allow yourself to feel your strength a little bit deeper. Where do you feel your strength? There is no right, there is no wrong. It's only where you feel it. Let that sensation, that intensity magnify. And even as you're sitting down, feel strength in your seated position. Two more breaths. Know that whatever may come today, you can push through it. You are strong. One more inhale. One more exhale. We'll slowly start to blink open the eyes. We're going to move ourselves into a tabletop position. Stack the shoulders right over the wrists, hips over the knees. Beautiful. We're going to move right away into some cat-cows. We've been doing these. If you want and you want a little bit more, you're always welcome to lift the knees 2 inches off the ground. Inhale, cow pose. We're going to lift the tailbone. Let the belly drop. Lift the chin up nice and high to the sky. As you exhale, cat pose. Tuck the tailbone first. Round through the spine, bring the chin all the way into the chest. We move just like that. Inhale, cow pose. Drop the belly, gaze up. Option to lift the knees off the mat. Maybe you keep the knees lifted as you exhale, cat pose. Round, curl, press into the mat. 2 more. Inhale, cow pose, opening up through the heart. As you exhale, round and curl. Moving to your breath, inhale, cow pose. And as you exhale, cat, round, curl. Come back into a neutral spine. Tuck your toes if they're not already there. Start to lift your hips up and back. Your first downward facing dog. So downward facing dog, really want to press the shoulders back. Pressing deeply into the hands. Lengthen out the arms as much as you can. From here, if it feels good, maybe you start to extend your right leg long, stretching out the back of the right leg. Bend into your right leg, start to lengthen and then extend the left leg. Feel the stretch through the back of the left leg this time. And if it feels good, maybe you pedal out the legs. So you kind of bend one and stretch the other. And take your dog for a little walk. Just starting to wake up the lower body. Activating into your breath. That way you keep yourself present, conscious, strong in this moment. Take a deep breath in. And a breath out. If you need to bend deeply into your knees, please do so. If you want to, you can start to extend through the heels. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. Your Ujjayi breath, your breath of fire, keeping yourself strong. Inhale through the nose. Press a little further back. Exhale through your nose. Inhale, look forward. If you want, you can bend your knees. As you exhale, walk your feet all the way to the top of the mat. Ragdoll pose. We're going to keep our feet nice and wide. Bend your knees. Let your belly rest on your thighs. You can grab opposite elbows. Maybe you want to sway a little bit side to side. Allow any tension, any engagement in the upper body to relax. Relax the jaw. Relax the shoulders. If it feels good, maybe you start to lengthen the legs. Maybe you keep the knees bent. That's perfectly okay. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, slowly release the hands down to the ground. You can keep your feet wide. Option to bring your big toes to touch. Leaving a slight space between the heels, we'll gently start to roll ourselves up. One vertebrae at a time. Know that there's no rush to get to the top. Once the head comes up and over the shoulders, bring your shoulders up towards the ears, then back and down. Let's do that one more time. Shoulders up, back, down. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the arms up. Keep the shoulder blades where they are. So without lifting up the shoulders, press into the ground. Engage the legs. Feel the core engaged. Maybe you look up towards your hands. Bring your palms together. Slowly bring your hands to your heart center. Samastitihi. This is a place where we set our intention for class. Why are you here? How does the strength that you build today help you continue to grow in this 2023? Whatever your intention is, it's perfect. Trust it and continue to stay strong. Take another inhale through your nose. And exhale, stay strong. Let's begin to move. Inhale, mountain pose. Press into the ground. Start to reach up towards the sky once again. As you exhale, back bend. We're going to cactus the arms. Shift the hips forward. Start to lean the heart forward and back. Beautiful. And continue to press into the heels. The glutes are engaged. Squeezing the shoulder blades together behind you. Can you lift the heart a little bit higher? Inhale. Maybe you go just a little deeper on the exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Will rise all the way back up and lengthen the spine. As you exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips. We lower all the way down towards the ground. Relax the head and neck heavy at the bottom. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening your spine. You can bring your hands to your shins or to your thighs. If you need to, you can bend the knees, but try to shift as far forward as you can onto your tippy toes. You'll feel your toes grip onto the mat. Take another inhale. Try to lift the shoulders just a little bit higher. As you exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step your feet back. We're going to go through our vinyasa. You know, if you've been doing these with me, you can drop to your knees or you can stay up nice and high. Shift all the way forward. We're going to bend the elbows, slowly lowering down halfway to the mat. Keep the elbows in nice and tight to the side of your body. Untuck your toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lengthening out through the arms. Press into the feet. Lean the heart forward towards the top of the room. Take another inhale. As you exhale, send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Take one breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Let's move breath to movement. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, you can step or hop to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Press into the ground. Engage the legs, core, and arms as you reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach up. As you exhale, back bend. Open your heart. Engage the glutes. Inhale, mountain pose. Go up. Exhale, forward fold to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant your hands, step the feet back. The second variation, I'm going to do it with my knees down. Shift forward, lower the knees, and lift the heels. We're going to bend the elbows, slowly lowering down halfway. Tops of the feet onto the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Opening up through your heart center, press into the ground. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Hips go up and back. Breath in. Breath out. Last time, inhale, look forward. As you exhale, forward fold, step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine, engage the core. Exhales to release. Inhale, mountain pose, we reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, mountain pose, back up. Exhale, back bend, maybe you go a little bit deeper this time. Inhale, mountain pose, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, core engage. Exhale, high plank, plant your hands, feet go back. Option if you need to drop the knees, drop them, shift forward. We lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog, opening the heart center. Exhale, downward facing dog, deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Feel the strength that's starting to build deeper and deeper inside of you. Inhale. Exhale through your nose. Breath in. Breath out. 2 more breaths. Slow down the breath. Slow down the mind, but stay engaged through the body. Inhale. And exhale. We'll move on. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, forward fold, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, chair pose right away. Bend the knees. Sit back, sit down. Arms reach up nice and high. Sit down nice and low, as deeply as you can into your heels. Continue to breathe. Look down. Can you see all 10 toes? Maybe you lift the toes off the mat and then slowly try to place them back down from your pinky all the way to your big toe. If you squeeze the inner thighs and the legs together, feeling the engagement through the back of the legs, try to tuck the tailbone. We're tilting the pelvis down so that we can sit a little bit lower. Really finding that engagement through the legs. Can you reach the arms a little bit higher? Breath in. Sit a little bit lower, breath out. Inhale. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, core engage, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, high to low plank, plant the hands, feet go back. We shift forward, drop the knees if you need to, lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, inhale your right heel to the sky, three-legged dog. This time we're gonna open the right foot to the right side of the room. It's gonna let the right hip lift up. Really press into the hands. Keep the shoulders square so the right shoulder is still pressing down. Can you lift the right heel a little higher? Inhale. As you exhale, low lunge. Bring the right foot between your palms. Set the foot down. Beautiful. Left hand will stay on the mat. Inhale, easy twist. Right arm will reach up to the sky. Breathe. If you absolutely need to, know that you can bring a block underneath the left hand to reach up a little bit higher. Might make it a little bit easier. If you don't have the block, maybe you can drop the back knee. But keep the legs engaged as much as possible. You're twisting from the middle of the spine, reaching that right arm straight over the right shoulder. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, that right hand comes down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Keep the back knee lifted. We're gonna rise straight up, breathe. Beautiful. Front knee is over front ankle. Really sink into that lunge. Square the hips. Left hip goes forward, your right hip goes back. You can get a slight bend in the back knee, but still pressing off of the back toes. Feel your low core engage as you tuck the tailbone underneath you. Reach the arms up nice and high. Breath in. Can you sit a little deeper into your lunge? Breath out. Inhale. As you exhale, crescent with airplane arms, fly the arms forward, down, then back as you fly your chest over your right knee. I'm pressing even deeper into my back foot now to try to push myself forward. My neck is nice and long, keeping my spine lengthened, belly pulled in so that my core stays engaged. Maybe I can reach my arms a little bit higher. Take another inhale. Can you square your hips a little deeper? Exhale. A lot of core work here. Yes, you can. Stay strong. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, warrior two. We're going to drop our back heel. The left arm is going to reach all the way up and around to settle us into our new posture. Breathe. The back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Press and engage. Your left leg is super strong. You should be able to see your right big toe so that you can press that right knee open. Can you sink a little deeper into the hips? Continue to lift up and away from the hips with the core. Your arms are forward and back. Gaze is over your front middle finger. Hold it strong. Inhale. Can you sink a little deeper into your lunge? Exhale. Beautiful. One more breath in. Stay strong. Breath out. Inhale, start to reach all the way forward. As you exhale, side angle. Right arm can come onto your right thigh. We'll make a big circle with the left arm just to help protect the left shoulder. You may be right here. This is perfectly great. Just hold and breathe. If you want a little bit more, maybe that right hand comes to the inside of the right thigh, using the right arm to press the right knee open, and still reaching up. I'm creating a space between my ribs and my right thigh to help lift me up, keeping my core engaged. Again, this is all core work. Focus on your core. What is it doing? One more breath in. Can you twist a little deeper? Breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Hold strong in that right leg. Right arm reaches up and back. Release the core from all that core work. Little to no weight in the back hand. Still sinking into your lunge. I know it's strong. Yes, it is. Inhale, reach up and back. As you exhale, your vinyasa. Cartwheel the arms down. Your right leg will step back. Again, if you want a little bit more, it can float in the air. Shift forward. You can drop the knees if you need to. Lower down halfway. Both feet come to the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lengthen out through the arms. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, inhale, left heel will go to the sky, three-legged dog. Once again, left foot, point it towards the left side of the room. Let the left hip lift up. Pull the left shoulder down so that the shoulder stays square. Take another inhale, reach the leg a little higher. As you exhale, low lunge, bring that left foot all the way forward and down between the hands. Right hand stays down. Grab the block if you need it. Inhale, easy twist. Breathe. Again, leave a slight space between the belly and the thigh if possible. Reach up, opening up through the shoulders. Engage into the legs as deeply as you can. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, bring that left hand back down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Keep the legs where they are. Reach the arms up, using your core to lift you up. Breathe. Again, front knee is over the front ankle, sinking into that lunge. Square the hips. You can use the hands if you need to. That left hip goes back, the right hip goes forward. Engage your right glute. Tuck the tailbone underneath you. Reach back up with the arms if they're not there already. Continue to breathe. Pressing off of the right toes to send your right hip forward a little deeper. Last breath in. As you exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Fly your arms forward, down, and then back as you fly your chest. Keep the hips nice and square. Keep the chest lifted. Engage the belly, pull it into the spine. Feel that Uddiyana Bandha, that core lock. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Drop your back heel. The right arm makes a big circle to settle us into our next pose. Again, back leg is nice and strong. Your back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Can you see your left big toe? If not, let that left knee open up a little bit more. And again, if this is too wide for you, maybe you need to shorten the stance. If it feels too easy, maybe you challenge yourself a little bit more, make the stance a little wider. Breath in. Can you sink into your lunge? Breath out. Inhale, shift it forward. As you exhale, side angle. Left arm comes down. Big circle with that right arm to open you up. Still sinking the hips down. Whether your left arm is rested on your left thigh or your left arm is on the inside of the left thigh, pull the left knee open. Really try to create a little bit more external rotation through the hip. Again, don't let yourself relax and rest on the left thigh. Reach up, engage the core. Breath in. Can you twist a little deeper? Breath out. Keep the legs where they are. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm reaches up and back. Little to no weight in that back hand. Still sinking into your lunge. Reach towards that top back corner of the room or wherever it might be above you, behind you. Take one last inhale. And as you exhale, chaturanga. Cartwheel the arms down. Left leg will step back. Maybe it floats. If you want that a little extra, shift it forward. Lower down halfway. Drop your feet to the ground. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open your heart. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Take one breath. Let's reset. Inhale. Exhale through your nose. Let's move that breath to movement. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, forward fold. You can step or hop to the top. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees. Sit back and down. Arms high. As you exhale, forward fold to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, core engage. As you exhale, your vinyasa. Clench your hands, feet go back. Shift forward, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog, opening your heart. As you exhale, down dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky, let the right toes open up. As you exhale, low lunge, right foot comes forward and down. Easy twist, inhale the right arm to the sky. As you exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, crescent lunge, use your core to rise straight up, keep the hips square. As you exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Chest goes forward, arms go back. Inhale, warrior two, open yourself up to the left side of the room. As you exhale, side angle, right arm down, left arm goes high. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back, sinking into the lunge. As you exhale, your vinyasa, cartwheel the arms. Right leg goes back, maybe it's floating, shift forward, lower down halfway. Both feet to the ground, inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel to the sky, open the left hip. As you exhale, low lunge, left foot comes forward. Easy twist, inhale, left arm to the sky. As you exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Keep the core engaged as you reach up. As you exhale, crescent with airplane arms, chest forward, arms back, core engaged. Inhale, warrior two. Open up to the right side of the room. As you exhale, side angle, left arm down, right arm reaches high. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back, keep the lunge. As you exhale, vinyasa, hands come down. Left leg back, shift forward, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. As you exhale, down dog. Breath in through your nose, and out through your nose. One more time, let's do it, stay strong. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, forward fold, step or hop. Inhale, chair pose. Sit down nice and low, a little bit lower if you can. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, your vinyasa. Feet go back. Shift forward, drop the knees if you need to, modify. Lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. As you exhale, down dog. Inhale your right heel to the sky, let the right hip open. As you exhale, low lunge, right foot comes forward. Inhale, easy twist, right arm to the sky. As you exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, crescent lunge, move to your breath. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two, open towards your left side. Exhale, side angle, right arm down, left arm higher. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. As you exhale, vinyasa, hands down, right foot steps back. Forward, lower down halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Last side, inhale, left heel high, open the left hip. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist, left arm to the sky. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, crescent lunge, core engage, reach up, hip square. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms, fly your chest. Inhale, warrior two, open towards the right side. Exhale, side angle, left arm down, right arm high. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Right leg steps back. Shift forward, drop the knees if you need to, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, breath in through your nose. Breath in through your nose and out through your nose. 4 more breaths, slow down, inhale and exhale. You got it, breath in and breath out. Let go of any doubts, let go of any struggles that you may be feeling. Keep only strength inside you. Last breath, inhale and exhale. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step to the top of the mat. We are going to take a seat. Well done, everyone. If you need a sip of water, if you need a towel off, please go ahead and take it. We're going to move straight into our core work. 4 minutes today. You can do anything for 4 minutes. We're going to come all the way onto our backs. If you want to block, you can place the block in between the inner thighs, or you can just bring your shins parallel to the ground. Reverse tabletop crunches. The legs are going to stay right where they are. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, crunch straight up towards the sky. Inhales to lower, exhales to crunch. Lower, lift, lower, lift to the breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You got it. Keep moving, breathing, nice and strong. Move to the rate that feels great to you. Remember, this workout is for you. It is not for anybody else. Continue to breathe. Press and lift both shoulder blades off the mat. The low spine is glued to the ground. Maybe you need to modify. Maybe the heels need to drop. Maybe you want to extend the legs. Whatever variation you want to go for, do it. You got it. 8, 7, elbows stay wide. 6, can you lift a little higher? 5, yes you can. 4, 3, keep breathing. Last 2, beautiful. 1, lower it down, knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug, a big squeeze. Rock it a little side to side. Breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Reverse tabletop the legs. We're going to move into bicycle crunches. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, crunch right elbow towards the left knee. Inhales to lower. Exhale, opposite side, left elbow, right knee. Lower and crunch. Lower and crunch. Keep breathing. Nice and strong. Try to lift both shoulder blades again off the mat. If you want a little bit more, know that you can start to extend the opposite leg long. Finding your full range bicycles, working out even into the lower abs. I know it gets a little bit harder, but we gotta push ourselves. Strength is built through training, through resistance, through pushing our edge. Yes, you can. Breathe. Nice and strong. Stay consistent with it. If you need to take a break, take it. Meet us back. You can do this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Bring your knees back in. Give yourselves a hug, a squeeze. Rock a little side to side. We're going to grab behind our knees. Start to roll, rock and roll forward and back, so that we can massage our whole spine 2, 3, maybe 4 times until you find yourself into a tall seat. Beautiful. From here, tops of the feet on the mat, knees together. You can keep your hands right where they are. Let the shoulders roll back and down. Lift up through the chest. This is your boat pose, Navasana. You can stay right here and breathe. If you want a little bit more, maybe you parallel one shin to the ground. Maybe you want to try the other. Maybe you parallel both. You can still hold on to the thighs. Just you make sure your chest is going up, like you're being pulled to the sky above you. Really fighting against gravity. If you want a little bit more, you can release your hands. If you want a little bit extra, you can lengthen out through the legs. Maybe you want to reach the arms over the head. I'm just giving you the options. Take the variation that's going to work for you. We're almost out. Hold it strong. Yes, you can. Breathe. Don't focus on the struggle. Don't focus on the little shakiness. Focus on your breath. Control it. Use it to slow down the nervous system. Use it to send more energy to your muscles. That's what you need right now. We're almost there. Yes, you can. Add a little smile. You got it. Lift the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross your ankles. Come on forward. We're going to plant our forearms, send our feet all the way back. Forearm plank. I know. Nice and strong. Yes, you can. Breathe. We're not here for very long. Press like you're trying to pull your shoulders over your elbows. Press into your feet so you're trying to tuck your tailbone. Really feel your core engaged. Press away from the ground. Everything is active. Yes, you can. Oh my God. You can feel it. I can feel it too. We're only getting stronger. If you had to drop the knees, drop the knees. That's okay. Breathe. Control the breath. Nice and slow. You got it. Add a little smile. You're doing so good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly drop the hips all the way down. Find yourself into a nice Sphinx pose. Tops of the feet on the mat. Feet can be a little wide. Press into the forearms. Lift the heart forward and up. You'll feel your whole core stretch. Wow, that feels really good. Breath in through your nose. Open the mouth, exhale. 2 more breaths just like that, just to slow ourselves down. Inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. Last breath in. And a breath out. Beautiful. Slowly start to press yourselves back up. We'll find our way to a downward facing dog. If you need a little bit more time, if you need a little bit of water, please take it. Meet us back. When you're ready, we'll find our way downward facing dog. Focus back into the breath. Find yourself back in your intention of why you came to class today, of why you're here, why you're sweating it out with me. You're doing so well. Allow yourself to stay in that strong, positive, encouraging mindset that keeps you here. That you know that this is only meant for this 2023 to continue to get better, to continue to push yourselves to get stronger, to create a little bit more resistance, building up that muscle, whether it's mental, physical, spiritual, so that we continue to grow, continue to strengthen. Breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Beautiful. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the spine. Exhale, deeper forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. We're going to rise all the way up. As you exhale, hands to your heart center. We're going to start our balancing series. We're going to start off with our right leg down. Left leg will come up nice and high. One-legged mountain. From here, reach the arms up to the sky. Flex your left foot. Really keep the left thigh engaged, almost as if something's pressing your left thigh down. Take another inhale. As you exhale, figure 4. Left ankle crosses over the right knee, and we sit down into our chair. Breathe. So keep the left toes flexed. You can bring your hands to the heart center if you want a little bit more. Maybe you're pressing your left thigh down. And again, just trying to create a little bit more of that external rotation from the thigh. And allow yourself to breathe. Weight is mostly in the right heel. Try to sit a little bit lower. Keep the heart up nice and high. Breath in. Can you sit even lower? Breath out. Inhale, one-legged mountain. We're going to rise back up, reaching that left thigh high. As we exhale, dancer's pose. Kick your left foot back. We're going to grab onto the inside arch of your left foot. Bring both of your knees to touch. And maybe you stay right here. This is a great place to stay. Finding your balance. If you want to go deeper into the pose, another inhale. As you exhale, start to dance. Kick your left foot into your left hand. Let that guide your chest forward. Notice that my right hand is still reaching forward and up. Finding the little wobbles. It's okay if you fall out of it. Just get right back in. Find your drishti. your point of focus. Breathe. Slowly start to release. Bring that left thigh forward and up. Try not to let the left leg touch the ground. Yes, you can. Inhale. As you exhale, warrior three, kick the left foot back. Start to bring your hands to your heart center and fly the chest parallel to the ground. We want to square the hips, same way we've been doing in that crescent lunge. Left hip will drop down. Engage the back of your left leg to keep that left leg lifted. Keep the shoulders lifted as well. Again, really focusing on the core. A lot of core strength here to keep yourself in balance. A lot of activation from the muscles in the right leg, the left leg, the glute, the core to stabilize everything. We're here for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly start to stand back up. Beautifully done. Shake out the right leg. Awesome job. We're going to move on to the opposite side. Left leg will stay down. Inhale, reach the right leg up to the sky. 3, one-legged mountain. Flex the right foot. Imagine something's pressing down on your right thigh to find those stabilizing muscles. Breath in. As you exhale, figure 4, right ankle over the left knee, and allow yourself to sit into your chair. Breathe. Again, maybe your hands are at heart center. If you did it on the other side, maybe you're using your right hand to gently press the right thigh like a spiral. So you're turning it so it's rotating from the hip. Try to sit a little bit lower. Weight is mostly in your left heel. Flex the right foot to protect the right knee. Breath in. Can you sit a little bit lower? Breath out. Inhale, one-legged mountain will rise back up. Arms high. As you exhale, dancer's pose, kick the right foot back. Grab onto the inside arch of the right foot. Bring your knees to touch. And again, you can stay right here in balance. This is a wonderful place to be. If you want a little bit more, find a little bit more engagement, take an inhale. As you exhale, start to dance. Kick into your right hand. Let that lean your chest forward and up. Left arm stays lifted. Finding the subtleties of balance on your left foot. With every exhale, continue to drive your right foot back. 2 breaths. Slowly start to release. Try not to let the right foot touch the ground. One-legged mountain. And as you exhale, warrior 3, kick the right foot back. Hands to your heart center. Finding a T shape with the body. Again, square the hips. Drop the right hip down. Engage and press into the left leg. Engage the back of your right leg to lift your heel a little higher. Keep your chest lifted towards the sky. Core is engaged. 2 breaths. Slowly start to rise back up. Shake out the left leg. Well done, everyone. One hand up. Give yourself a high five. You rock. Well done. We're going to bring this back down. Inhale, mountain pose. Pressing into the feet. Arm reach up nice and high. As you exhale, right away, forward fold to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, core engaged, staying strong. As you exhale, high to low plank, your vinyasa. Feet go back, drop the knees if you need to, shift forward. We lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, opening through your heart. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in through your nose. Breath out through your nose. 2 more. Stay strong. Inhale. Press everything towards the back of your mat. Exhale. Last one. Breath in. And last one. Breath out. Lift your heels, round through the spine. We're gonna shift all the way forward into a high plank. We're gonna bend the elbows, drop the knees if you need to. We're gonna lower ourselves all the way down to the ground. 4, 3, 2, 1. Your belly is gonna be on the mat. Tops of your feet will come to the ground. And from here, we're gonna bring our hands directly underneath our shoulders. We're gonna move into cobra pulses. So let's exhale out all of our stale air. Press your feet into the mat so your knees lift. And as you inhale, lift your chest up and off the ground, cobra pose. Hands can stay where they are. Squeeze the elbows together. Lengthen the spine and the neck. Try to lift the chest a little higher. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower. Maybe you tap the nose on the mat. Inhales to lift you up. Exhales to lower. Inhales, reach up. Exhales, lower. Pressing your feet into the ground. Lift and lower. Elbows engaged. Squeezing in towards the midline. Lower. Breathe. Breathe. Yes, you can. 8, 7, 6. Stay nice and light on your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. One ear to your mat, arms long by your side. Bend your knees, let your feet windshield wiper side to side. Helps just release a little tension in the low back. We're gonna bring the tops of the feet back down to the ground. We're gonna do this a little differently. So from here, we're gonna bring our palms underneath our thighs, palms face down. And I'm gonna try to bring both of my hands to touch so that I'm gonna press myself and keep my hands together. My spine is gonna be long. You can keep your chin on the ground or your forehead, whatever's gonna be the most comfortable to you. And from here, press your hands down. If you can, lift your right leg to the sky. Breathe. You got it. Nice and strong. Hold it there. Tiny little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the right leg. Left leg lifted up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Maybe you're doing one leg at a time. Maybe you want to try lifting both legs up. Lifting your cobra tail. You got it. Hold it. Try to lift a little higher. Press into the hands. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Remove the hands from underneath you. Opposite ear to the mat. Bend the knees. Windshield wiper the legs side to side. Couple breaths. Beautiful. We're going to do one last posture. Since we're working so much into our core today, we're going to bend the knees. Heels up to the sky. We're going to come in and grab onto the outer edges of our feet this time. Moving into a bow pose. Exhale out all of your air. And as you inhale, bow pose, to kick back into your feet. We're going to roll onto the soft side of our belly. Gazes forward or maybe gently down. Try to squeeze the knees together. They don't have to touch. Try to lift the chest, lift the hips off the ground. Hold it there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Once again, one ear to the mat. Windshield wiper the legs. Just to release the low spine just a little bit more. Well done, everyone. We're going to flip ourselves over like a pancake, coming onto our backs. As we start to cool ourselves down. Beautiful. We're going to move into a figure 4. Right ankle will cross over the left knee. And the same as we did as we were in our chair. Maybe we're just pressing that right thigh away. If you've been following the series, we've been threading the needle Make sure you're flexing both of your feet, using the right elbow to press the right knee away from you. And breathe. With every exhale, trying to bring your left thigh closer to your heart center. And then we'll gently just switch it out. Bring the left leg over the right. Again, maybe you're just pressing the left thigh away. Maybe you want to thread the needle. Grab onto your right thigh. Flex your feet. Gently pulling in with every exhale. Bringing that right thigh closer to your heart. We're going to slowly release the legs back down. Bring both knees into your chest. Start to rock and roll forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, till you find yourself to a tall seat. We're going to move into a forward fold. If you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. But if you have a lot of flexibility, you can keep your legs straight, reaching the arms up nice and high. Keep the chest leaning forward as you exhale. Start to lean forward, forward, forward. You can grab onto your ankles, your shins, your toes. And breathe. Again, really lengthen the low spine. Heart pulling forward. You can use the strength of your arms to pull. Again, maybe your knees are a little bent. Once you're fully extended to the spine, let the chin hang into the chest. And if you have it in you, maybe your feet start to walk all the way out. So you find your forward fold. Breathe up into your chest rather than into your belly, since the belly is constricted. And breathing in through the nose and out through your nose. 2 more breaths. Slowly release. Walk yourselves back up. Slide the hips a little further forward. Reach the arms forward. We start to lower ourselves down for 4. 3. Start to look up. Spine is long, core engaged. Last 2. And 1. Bring your knees back into your chest. Give yourselves a hug and a squeeze. We're going to reverse tabletop the legs. Open the arms out like a T or cactus the knot. Let your knees gently drop over towards the left side. Easy supine twist. Make sure your right shoulder is pressing down into the ground. Again, if the knees aren't together, that's perfectly okay. Just make sure your right shoulder is down. I invite you to close the eyes and allow the gentle twist and sensation to be felt throughout the whole spine, and breathe. One more full breath. Slowly bring your knees back into your chest. Give yourselves a hug, a squeeze. Reverse tabletop the legs once again. Open the arms. Let the knees gently drop over towards your right side. Again, left shoulder blade glued to the mat. Look towards the left shoulder or the left hand. It's okay if the knees aren't touching. Just let any tension go from the spine. Let gravity do the work. And breathe. And again, big full breaths here. Bring your knees back into your chest. Give yourselves a big hug to curl yourself into a small little ball. Squeeze everything into the midline. Engage every muscle in your face. Forehead in towards the knees. Squeeze everything that you got. How much energy do you still have left? Yes, you do. You still got it. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Breath in. And as you exhale, Shavasana. Open yourself up. Take up space on your mat. Arms long by your side. If you have a bolster, anything that you'd like to put under the knees, maybe a blanket if you want to put it over yourself. Maybe you're just relaxing on the mat. We'll take a body scan from head to toe just to relax the whole body. Start to relax the space between the eyebrows, the cheeks, and the jaw. Tip of the tongue can be on the palate, tongue can be relaxed, yogi's choice. Relax the neck, the shoulders, the arms, forearms, wrists all the way down into the fingertips. Relaxing the chest, the ribs, the belly, the low belly, into the hips, the thighs, all the way down into your knees, your calves and your shins, ankles, feet, all the way down to your toes. Finding your full relaxation. We'll take one more breath in. And open the mouth. Exhale, just let it all go. Just breathe. Be nice and heavy. Stay strong in the mind. I'll guide you out when it's time. If you need a little bit more time, please take it. Stay right where you are. If you're ready to move on, we'll deepen back into the breath. Inhale, fill your belly. Open the mouth, slow exhale. Big inhale into the belly. Slow sigh out, it out, exhale. Add some movement into your fingertips, into your toes. Starting to roll out the wrists and the ankles. Reach your arms up and over your head. Bring your big toes to touch as you inhale, lengthen, find as much space as you can. And as you exhale, bend your knees. Roll over onto your right side. Your bicep is your pillow. Press your left hand right over your gut. Our strength centers in the body. Just allow yourself for coming to class, for pushing yourself, for continuously finding more and more strength inside you. Slowly press yourself up into a comfortable seat. Eyes will remain closed, hands at your heart center. And we'll close out class with one last cleansing breath. Fill yourself with love, with energy, with strength. Just open the mouth. Let anything you don't need just go. Hands come to the third eye center. And just repeat after me, I am strong. We gently bow forward towards each other. And say namaste. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you finish off this series getting even stronger. Hope your core is just a little bit sore, because that's what we're here to do. Continue to strengthen, continue to live your best life. We're going to be posting the next series right up there for you to follow along and continue to get stronger. Thanks for joining me. Again, my name is Alejandro. See you on the next one.